the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, today is November 27, 2021. Yeah, it's 3:39 a.m. I spent about 20 minutes trying to get the audio working. Lucky for me, I test the audio first and realized it wasn't working. Otherwise, I'll be spending probably an hour recording. So I don't even want to go in my back end. And new subscribers, welcome. So let's see what's going on. Because I saw some stuff that's going on Twitter that I didn't see last night when I bookmarked, so I want to go over them. They were pretty good. So this is the first one. This is Joanne. I've never heard of a bully sending ice cream to the office for her employee. Have you? All right. So I started reading some of them. And that's me respond to that a few minutes ago. Alright, bullies don't even like ice cream. That's a good people's snack. And I laugh. I was like, so true. She checkmate them even on her way out of the door. Meaning, like, as she was leaving, she, crossed her T's, put the dots and everything. Yep. Alright. Or they're being hugged and mutual tears between a supposed bullying boss and employees on the last day of jobs. Okay, so the squad are adding more to it. And one of the bullied staff who was so traumatized they had to leave, return to attend one of the bullies' event. All right, so these are all of the stuff that happened when Meghan was leaving. Okay, I worked for a couple of them and will never. Okay, this bully also hugged them and took them to lunch. I have never heard a bully re-employing staff again. Okay, nope, doesn't sound like a bully to me. Okay, I only love to see receipt of something, anything that the Cambridges have done to show appreciation to their staff. Okay, I have done more for the world than this bullying. Okay, not even to his grandmother. Nope. So there's the squad. All right, you're saying she's a bully. Now they want to know, okay, does a bully do this? Does a bully do that? All right, next tweet, there's Joanne again. Y'all know all her, that I think she made a mistake here. Y'all know all her life, Miss Doria told Meghan she had to be twice as good, right? Then she get to London and was told to be 50% less. Imagine that. I think I retweet that out as well. Okay, Meghan is what every parent hopes their child to be, except the royals, where there is no parenting. All right. You know what? If Diana was alive when to see her kids grow up and stuff like that, there's a possibility. Well, look at Harry, for instance. That small little window of opportunity he got to spend with Princess Diana. Look at he's the one, the youngest son, who took her trait, her personality, her humanitarian work, and all of that. So I'm sure it would have been much more. I mean, Harry has come out pretty good. Has come out pretty good considering him growing up without a mother, and some of the things he has done, some of the mistakes that he made, and he learned from it. All right. So Princess Diana was even in under the ground. She was still trying to guide Harry, and Harry saw the sign, and I'm glad for him to see it. Okay, it may sound silly, but I truly believe that. Okay, she must have been so puzzled. One of my favorite things about North America is being able to shine your light as brightly as you can and being encouraged to do so. Yep, so this is new, so people probably haven't seen it. Okay, 1:36 a.m. So she tweeted like in the middle of the night. So the rest of the squad haven't seen it. Let's go to. I see my notification light. Maybe it's from the thing. Yep, the thing that I retweeted out. Okay, well, no need to imagine. It's a fact. Oh boy. All right, so that's the one I was just doing. All right, y'all know all her life, Miss Doria told Meghan she had to be twice as good, right? Then she gets to London and was told to be 50% less. Imagine that. It was like, well, no need to imagine. It's a fact. Oh boy. All right. So that's exactly what she went through. Next tweet. Okay, the royal family publicly bragging about punishing the BBC for a documentary where they received mild criticism should be much bigger news than it is. They also forgot to mention that the Beebs had passed on their little concert as they had a similar program already scheduled for that time slot. Bottom line, after the Earthshot rating disaster, the Beebs, I guess the BBC, the Beebs wasn't going to risk it with any hosting by Mumbo McButtons. They are lying bunch, those welfare royals. I mean, the thing is that I don't even know why they even had to lie about that. The people all alive to speak for themselves. Why did they even have to lie for this stupid? There was no reason. No reason. Just shut your mouth and move on. Just shut your mouth and move on. But they had to turn it the other way around to make it seem like they're that good to I reject them because I don't want them to view my stuff and all of that. But it's the completely opposite. All right, they are lying bunch, those welfare royals. They need BBC more than BBC need them. Yep. All right, one, I guess this is a threat, I guess. One, there is no cojones in our media. The ones that should report on it are all beholding one on one principle or another at the palaces, except Omid, who really has to be careful as well. Papers like Guardian will pretend like they are somehow above the issue, but a lot of the ills. Okay, let's see. I guess this is part of it. Okay. All right. Actually, they didn't receive any criticism at all. They are upset because it wasn't spun against Harry and Meghan. William is clearly saying, if you don't show my brother and sister-in-law in a bad light, you're no friend of mine. Okay, personally, I think it's the vid of William dad dancing that did it. Huh, what William's dad dancing? Okay, I don't know anything about that. Oh, is there a part two? Did they show the part two? But anyway, along with the fact they've not said the document claims are false, they've only said they are unfounded or overblown, as in no proof or exaggerated, a bit of wordcraft there. Can I notice that too? I'm an unimportant American lawyer, but my job requires me to focus on words. Overblown is also admission. Unfounded, yep, almost a challenge to people to find actual evidence. You know what? As I'm reading her thing, and I'm thinking many times when I either listen to certain people, to certain things, if I'm interested in it, I get to shred apart the words that is being said. So I guess I could have been a good lawyer. But the thing is, I don't like arguing, so I don't think I'll be that good of a lawyer. All right. I take my words back. Okay, which is dumb. If in defense mode, don't go on attack and ask for evidence. That is true. Just like I was saying before, there was no reason for them to even say this BS. No reason at all, but they took it upon themselves to do that. Even Jason Kunoff, who went into partial, when he knows there's the truth in there, he took partial of Megan's words from the text to say completely opposite. And then he didn't think that Megan was gonna say to release everything. My goodness, what's there to be scared about if you're already in hot water? You understand what I mean? If Megan is already pursuing her case, what's there to be scared about if you already know the truth is out there when the enemy is shredding apart some of your words? You think Megan will not say put everything out? I don't understand what goes into these people's head. All right, those people keep digging a deeper hole for themselves. Look at this, the comment. It's not like I'm a freaking genius. Every squad sees that. Any reasonable will see it, but them. But them. All right, those people keep digging a deeper hole for themselves. Don't they see that they're proving that Harry and Meghan were right all along? You see? It's not like I'm a freaking genius. The squad sees it. We also saw how fast they responded when the documentary came out, but stayed silent when Meghan and her children were getting abused by the media. All right, remember in the court papers, Meghan said they only became concerned about Thomas when he started criticizing the royal family publicly. They never gave a damn until that point. Yep, my goodness. Harry talk about, I mean, as ashamed as Thomas, any kid will be ashamed of. And everybody could understand Meghan's point for distancing herself from the other side of her family. But Thomas Markle doesn't give a shit about anybody, okay? About anybody. And I'm just wondering, the money that they gave him, how is he feeling about it to receive the money like that just for when the world actually people with good sense of what's going on around them, people with understanding and not bias, whether you like Megan or not, but not just bias, just to see things for what it is. See this guy as a out of respect for Megan. I don't want to say what I'm saying about her dad, but how does Thomas Markle feel for receiving money for what he did? Talking to world stage about his daughter and receiving money. How does he feel about that? Does that money create another extra shred of happiness for him? I don't understand this. This is why I don't know. Now, when you speak to the universe hears you. And there's a lot of things I don't want to say, but my goodness, these people are crazy. All right, they just keep buying themselves deeper and deeper. Okay, I agree, no protection for Harry and Meghan, but whining about a documentary or the not so silent agreement that shows their true life as told by Harry and the Oprah interview. These people always make themselves look ridiculous. Look how they act over the crown. Let them clock away. Okay, it's blown my mind. They never once did this for Meghan. All right. Okay, so this is her part 2 from somewhere up there. Tima, do I see it? Yeah, this is part 2 here, all the way down there. 2, in our society, so it's important that the royal family can exercise undue influence on the state broadcaster. It is quite clear they are exercising undue influence over much of the media, but we practically have no fourth estate in this country unless they are working anger. All right, this tweet is from account you mute. Okay, I don't even want to see it. Okay, they were advised to send in representative they wished to send. They were so arrogant and they believed that they had complete veto power. Oh well. Okay, so I'm assuming her question is that Meghan to her lawyers or something. It has to do with lawyer. I'm pretty sure. I don't even want to see it. I'm probably going to be upset. All right. BBC snubbed the Shembridge family for their program because of schedule issues. All right. That's the truth. Just about why they was it the royal family came with their BS that they rejected the BBC. Okay, so BBC snubbed the Shembridge family for their program because of schedule issue, but the royal family are lying that they snubbed the BBC. Where is there no complaint, no explained protocol? People will continue to pity Betty when she is the real devil in that toxic family, comma. Okay, if it wasn't the BBC, it will be, but private media hate the BBC, especially murder. If, I'm assuming it's if you cannot speak truth to power, then you are not a democracy. Yep. Okay, trying desperately for total media control in UK. Wasn't UK government advised by murder to get rid of BBC? Okay, I didn't even know that. And some other things, I've said some stuff leading to this thing, but I didn't spell it out. Okay, the world is watching. What is it? Byline have put something about when Murdoch came to the US or something like that, how he came about and the thing that he tried to do. It's that guy is toxic. It's very toxic. My goodness. Okay. Idolatry, anyone? The British monarchy thinks only one class is royally above everyone else. No one can rise or be thought of as being better than. They are even thought they are descendant of thieves and murderers. So only they can tell the stories lies the people will hear. But Harry, let's see, Prince Harry, the Buffalo Killer, picture, okay, was it? This was William's signature all over it. So that's something. Okay, let's see. Prince Harry, the Buffalo Killer, picture emerged after his call to protect wildlife. Daily Mail, UK. Let's see here. The Royal jumped the story again before BBC aired, just like they did before the Oprah interview smear her with a Meghan bullying story. Ended up looking desperate when BBC aired interview with the very royal reporters to money Wooten that confirmed sources K Palace. I mean, Wooten have been telling the truth. As much as arrogant this guy is, he has been telling his truth because he's saying it's coming from the royal family. And you know, you wait a little bit longer, a couple months later, you see it's true.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
All right, let's see here. Camilla Tamley, the Telegraph reporter who emblazoned the headlines conflating a mass with Meghan when she visited the Greenfield apartment complex kitchen located near a mass, mentioning Jihad John living there. Dastardly journalism may as well have called Meghan a terrorist. All these are baggage for God. Baggage for God. Because these people, they don't know how to live in peace. So if they're creating chaos, God needs to give them something to be occupied with. All right, whatever it may be, as human being, you know, when human being talk, they want negative thing. This, I'm leaving it for God. God knows how to deal with them. The only message I'm sending with, you know, to give them a baggage is for them to leave people alone. Keep them occupied with something to leave other people alone. People who wants to occupy the earth the way God wanted human being to take care of the land. The people who take care of the land for God to give those evildoers who's inflicting pain, unnecessary pain, and to other people, to give them something to be occupied with, because other people already occupied with God's work. Okay, take care of the land, make sure we do, keep the earth clean and all of that. All right, so while they're disturbing us, who's trying to do good into the world, God give those evildoers, the other ones, something to be occupied with, because they seem like they're not busy. They don't have anything to do. So this is a baggage for God. When I say baggage for God, this is what I mean. All right. I don't want to put my human spin on it, because human, when they're upset, they go savage. So I don't want to put my human word in it. There's the I here. This is the next tweet. Okay. Mayor funded for London reports Naomi Campbell's charity over debt of £50,000, The Guardian. I'll go into that in a few. But with Naomi Campbell, there's so much I want to say, but no one have ever come out to say it, so I do not want to be the first one to say it. That's all I'm going to say. Let me read what's there. Okay, she lay down with dogs and woke up with fleas. Okay, isn't the newly minted Commonwealth something? Okay, ambassador or some title along those lines. All right, what is that? What did she do? Grabbing some popcorn. Let's see how quickly she gets thrown under the bus. Okay, the Windsors know best. There's the laugh. Goodness. All right, let me go into it. I didn't bookmark this, but what's going on here? All right, Mayor's Fund for London report Naomi Campbell's charity over debt of £50,000. Look at that girl's face over here. All right, I'm not gonna read the article. Okay, what's that? What is that? Charity is corrupt. Charity needs defy. I don't know anything about this. Should I read that? That wasn't in my thing. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me bookmark it maybe another time, because I don't want to continue and then say what I need to say and no one ever come and then they sue my ass, because there's something I'm thinking. I'm surprised nobody have said it. So many pictures of her and stuff like that, but nobody said anything. Next tweet, get myself out of there. I wish they leave her alone so we could move on too. Okay, this is the thing that I was saying in that little prayer that I thought. We're so busy doing other things because those people don't know peace. They keep on bothering people who's doing good things. This is one of them, for instance. All right. Meghan Markle has moved on from royal family. She doesn't give a F. All right. That's true. I think I have a video about that. Oh, that's the heavy song where I have 50 cents. Okay, that's where I have it. So it's not a special video about that. Okay, they are in the grip of powerful addiction that no amount rehab can shake. I swear 30 years from now, they will be harassing them. Okay, that's a baggage for God, all right, to make sure that doesn't happen, because people need to live in peace. Okay, Meghan moved on, but the British media haven't. Waiting for royal reporter to archive it, then I'll read. It's good they realize it. Okay, here you go. What is that? Meghan Markle have moved on from royal family. She doesn't give a F. All right, that's an article. There's 3 comments here. All right, let's continue to pray for Sussexes, because Buckingham, the firm, the men in grey, and UK tabloid are people with violent and then dangerous hatred. They're even capable of killing. Duh. Let's be very vigilant. Let's watch everything they do. That's 3 of 3. What else did she say in there? Let me go in it. Okay, that's that. Okay, it has certainly been difficult for the Sussexes, but they are successful, and God bless them and protect them every day. Today is the stalkers who have no peace. They have become obsessed with Meghan. All right. When a captive is released, the one who put him in captivity wants to put him back in captivity at all costs and teach him a lesson. This obsession with Harry and Meghan is becoming pathological, and we must be vigilant. BCS is what BCS. It is in this type of situation that the hater is capable of worse. 2 of 3. So this come a little bit shaky. So this, and then that. So there's more, and this person is right, and this is why we have to keep on praying, because not only that, the world is watching. Even though as the world is watching, they should at least be seeing couple comments and people with good sense to tell them to stop that. But because their tunnel vision is so fixated on the objective, what they started from the get-go, they don't see anything else. So we just hope God come put a whatever what's the strongest thing that you could think of. It's not rock, because rock can be broken. It's, what is it, titanium, whatever it is, what that powerful force God has that no one knows, to put a complete stop to it, and then create a ripple effect of all the haters that is going around the world to stop this, because this is the snake head right now. This is where everything started. God need to put the strongest forces that there is to stop it and create a ripple effect around the world, because the world is watching. All right. So this might change a little bit course here. Let me continue. All right. Next tweet. Those tweets that I just read here were from this morning as I turned on my computer. And now this is from things that I did last night. How does a father of three party without his missus until 7:30 a.m.? All right, this was on one of my videos already. Prince Will, not the same thing, but just people tweeting out. All right, Prince William looked in good spirit as he enjoyed a night out at the star-studded Christmas party at private members club Archewell in London on Wednesday night. All right, the palace said he was on duty. That's the laugh. Okay, obviously he was on duty overnight until 7:30 a.m. What were you expecting them to say? There's that. Oh, Desmi responded, I forgot. Okay, when you sneak home at 7:30 in the morning, it's usually called the walk of shame. Desmi responded to that. They train him to like and enjoy the bushes from the other side of the fence. Just like Daddy Dearest, kiddos were meant for the firm. Fun-loving bushes or for them. What I was pretty much saying, I didn't want to spell it completely out. It's pretty much the firm treat them, mold them to be that type of a man to just enjoy other women outside of the royal family, but within the confinement of family, it's not for them. So when those people, those men and the royal family procreating, all right, it's not for their loving heart. It's for the firm to say, here, there's an heir for the firm, I'm done. And then they move on and go have fun. This kind of thing. This is the way that I see it. All right, there's somebody respond. Well, Prince William accused himself of really from bedtime duties. Really, let's see her. Prince William excused himself from bedtime duties on Wednesday and enjoyed a night out at a star-studded Christmas party that took place at private members club as well. None. What does that supposed to mean? He failed to pay money rent last month. That picture is a reminder of that. Okay, girl, you read comprehension. Okay, your reading comprehension seemed off. The article says 7:30 a.m. What happened? What is that? He is a married man with a family. Why was it necessary to tell the world what time he went home from an innocent night out? Ah, please. Innocent night out. Please. Why is it there's one of the squad? Luckily, I read that comment someplace. Why is it that club? She said there's a lot of things that goes into that club. Okay? Into that club. All right. And then we can't really, you know what? Let me just read. Okay? All this talk about misogyny and equality, and the people see the world as something to aspire to. To them, women are breeding vessels. Okay, there's someone else who see what I was saying. Breeding vessel, they don't see them as equal. My travels in parts of Africa, I have seen women treated with respect and placed in high regard. Yep. Okay, things that make you go, all right. What is it? There's one of the videos that I need to do a review, and one other video that I did, and I included in there, where that princess from, is it Norway? I think it's Norway, whose boyfriend is a spiritual healer, a black spiritual healer, something like that. Another word, I think like a, how do they call it? Psychologist in a way. I don't know, but it is more in a spiritual kind of thing. He was saying when he went over there, I mean, he didn't go too deep in it, but something that he said in terms of how royals treat women in that sense. If I have the video because I want to do a review of it, but I'll pick that part out and put it here for you.
I love her culture, and I have found by learning more about her culture that the people learn to accept you when you begin to humble yourself and learn more about their ways. And the more I learn about Norway and the people and Europe and England and all these different people who are her cousins and her family, it makes me fall in love with her more and more every single day of what she has endured and what she has endured as a woman. And now that's something to be said.
You were saying. And he's also partly Norwegian.
My mom is Norwegian, and well, she's half Norwegian. And when I was a little boy, my mom spoke to the elders in Valhall, and they told her that I was going to be married into the royal family. So she's like, live your life, do what you want. You're going to be married in the royal family, and your person you're going to be with is the Princess of Norway. She's a very psychic.
Your mother revealed this to you?
Yes, when I was 15 years old.
When I read this is what came to mind. All right, what is it? They don't see them as equal. My travels and parts of Africa, I have seen women treated with respect and placed in high regard. All right, because they see their women as queen. Okay, if even in African American, the good, respectable men, when they married into when they married, they treat their wife with respect. Many of them, let's take for example, okay, perfect example, something Washington was Denzel Washington, okay, Denzel Washington. All right, so that you could look it up yourself. I don't want to misquote him or anything like that. Just look at his lifestyle. Okay, still, you never anything negative about him. And I think there was something that came out where someone disrespected him, and then you see a whole bunch of people came in defense of Denzel Washington. All right, so just look at that in that sense. But Denzel Washington, respectable married man and things like that. Oh, another one, LL Cool J, of all people, okay, a rapper and actor, still married with the same woman when he started. Okay, you could see a lot of them. Okay, they create that facade. Okay, because you have to understand there's work and there's family, and this is the same thing Harry and Meghan would have to, or trying. They create that persona. I'm talking in terms of LL Cool J or things like that. All right, because his business required that in order for him to make money. All right, and then in his family life, he's a different person. Okay, still with the same woman when he was making it up big. All right, he had a little bumps here, but he came to his senses and realized, hey, I better behave myself because this world out there, they will destroy me. This kind of thing. That's my own spin into things. All right. So you guys could look into LL Cool J and Denzel Washington. There's a lot of them out there. All right. Who else? From Run DMC, you could look at their kids, their lifestyle and things like that. They have that persona, but their family life completely different. So don't ever follow what you see those actors, those celebrities are doing, because they have to create a persona, a facade kind of thing for their business, but family life completely different. All right, let me move on. All right, because I want to edit some other videos that I started yesterday but then finished. All right, next tweet. Page master. Prince Harry and Meghan, please release Archewell audio holiday special. At the rate they're going, are we ever gonna get a holiday special? Like fine wine, released in time when it's time, therefore on time, patient. Okay, this is what the derangers are waiting. I will take a drawing instead of whenever they're comfortable with. Okay, I was just remembering how Archie little voice play to the masses. Yep, I still have it. You guys hear it almost every time you hear my videos. Give us Papa and Mama. Oh, boy, there's this. Yep, I don't want it. I need it. LOL. All right, next tweet. When Paige put something out, it's really funny, or just focus on the Sussexes. Next tweet. You could see Paige doesn't like drama. Twitter drama, unless if it comes to defending Harry and Meghan, she's there. All right, next week, this is Michelle. The joy I get seeing Meghan happy again is something else entirely. All right, 32 seconds. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well,
People who want to take care of the land, okay, for God. That's all they need. They need peace. Enjoy the land. There's one comment I saw yesterday. Someone put in terms of Thanksgiving that her Thanksgiving was well. She peaceful. She didn't do anything fancy. She's just enjoying life. And I thought that was a very good comment. Sometimes we need to stop and relax, enjoy what we have worked so hard for, and just be with ourselves or with our family, whichever it may be that brings you peace. We need to do that sometimes. Yes, we need money. Don't get me wrong, when I ask for donation and stuff like that, we all need money. But money is not everything. I would rather take peace than money. To have that peace of mind and be content with what I have, I would rather have that. But due to nature, how human being is inflicting stuff onto others, we need money to defend ourselves in some shape or form. All right, let's see here. Tom Bradby was the ITV journalist who interviewed Meghan at the start of that clip. He asked her how she was. Cue Prince Geoffrey dropping his decade-long friendship with Bradby. Oh yes, I know about that. So he's saying that Baldy, as soon as they ask her how she's doing, he'd automatically, drop him off. Okay, you're not supposed to ask her how she's doing, this kind of thing. I mean, that comment, it makes sense in a way, because when you look, all I'm seeing here, there's a video that I saw of him when he was a child with Princess Diana, William, what is it? William, Princess Diana, and then you have Harry and Charles. They were sitting at a stoop. There's a little rabbit they give him. Princess Diana giving him. He didn't want to touch it. All right. And then once they give it to Harry, you see how Harry was caressing the rabbit. There's another part where Harry was trying to pick up a puppy. All right. As soon as Harry picked up the puppy, he made Harry put it down. All this were through childhood. I mean, if this is the breeding aspect of him, this is why I was like, they took Princess Diana away from them too long, because Princess Diana saw all of these wrongs in him, and she was trying to shape him to stay away from that kind of mentality. But since Princess Diana died, no one took that away from him to say, no, don't do that. You're not supposed to do this kind of mindset, evil mindset to your brother. So he grew up to be as a master evil. Okay, because this kind of thing ingrained in him, it become part of him. So there's no change, because you have everyone around him is how will I say, breeding him more of this kind of thing, giving him more power into this kind of negative mentality. So I really don't see where there will be a change in him. Nah, because he grew up in it, and then people around him is shelter this kind of behavior. So there's no one to say, no, this is wrong. And I'm really surprised, and I have to give Harry credit, a lot of credit, because for him to get out of this, and this is why sometimes I have this image of, you see all those people at the same level, and then Harry and Meghan pick their head above all of these people to see, let's see what's on the stage, meaning like, let's see what other things beside that environment that I'm in, because this guy remain at the same level. People is feeding him this kind of behavior. So I don't see any change. I really don't see any change in him. I always said there's time, people could change, but this kind, the shelter, the environment that he's in, I don't see how he's gonna get out of this mentality. Instead, he's becoming more of a that type of behavior. All right, there's Meghan. Mm-mm-mm. Even as she smiled, you could see in her eyes. There's that you could see the crying, that worry, the worry, and still in her eyes. Okay, there's the smile, but her eyes is saying something else. Okay, let's see here. Okay, it's over. Prince William ends 20 years friendship with Tom Bradby as he's let down by his relationship with Harry and Meghan. I mean, this is where you have to stay with your core value, your true self. I mean, if you're a reporter, you should not take side. I don't think Tom Bradley was taking any side. He was just reporting the thing. Okay, I saw partial of this interview. All right, so he telling his truth, and this guy said, "Oh, you're supposed to uh choose me, always defend me wherever you go," this kind of thing. So because of that, I'm gonna let you go. It's like, okay, fine. Look at you now. All right, nobody wants to deal with you. The world don't even wants to deal with you. But once the people, remember, what he has to worry about is the people. All right, the people. He's lucky there's a pandemic out there, because if the pandemic wasn't there, okay, Prince William ends friendship with Tom Bradby over Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. He was political. Okay, he was political editor for ITV News from 2005 to 2015, and currently presents the news at 10 and political discussion series, The Agenda with Tom Bradby. That's on him. These are people who will tell him the truth. Like, there's a hole over there. I just came from there, so don't go this way. Turn the other way to avoid that hole. But instead, he is with people who saying, okay, there's a hole right there, but keep going. Fall in it. All right, that's on him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this one of the interview when she was in Africa and the royal voter British media wet their pants because of her response, thanking him for asking about her response, and now knows was telling. Okay, I just can't. All right, yep. The British media caused a furor over this. I can't tell if it was glee because they felt they had booking her, or insult because they thought she should be honored by their attention. Either way, she won in the end. Believe me, it keep going. The fight's still going. It's just now the world is watching. Great compilation. Love it. Our princess has found her voice. Okay, shine on Meghan. Okay, do what's right, not what is easy. That is true. I was gonna say something, but forget it. May God bless her exceedingly abundantly above all. Meghan is very special indeed. Beautiful inside and out. And one of my videos I was saying, I think it's one of yesterday's video, is that Princess Diana saw what was in Meghan that could benefit both of her boys, Harry and William. For Meghan, to be in the firm, Meghan was there to love and cherish, protect Harry in the way that a woman should. And Meghan have done that. That few seconds she was in the UK, she has done that. How did I know? Through the emails, the text message. Okay? Because the letter that she wrote to her father was because of Prince Charles. Okay, that's the way that I see it. But what I got from the text is that Meghan was protecting Harry because Charles was degrading him every chance that he got. So to stop that degrading, Meghan wrote the father the letter to stop doing the nonsense that he was doing on TV. Okay, long and behold, we know who was inciting all of this to make for the father to come out and say this BS. All right, so that's one thing. So Meghan was already doing that. Protect Harry the best way a wife could, and then to loving him the way a wife should. And Meghan has done that. Okay, so that's what Meghan was doing while she was in the UK. All right, now when it comes for William, why Diana chose Meghan to be with that family is also to help William with the publicity kind of thing, because Meghan is very media savvy. When you look at her things that she was doing on social media, and she did it herself, okay, herself, and then she was making money off of those things, okay. So all of that part, Meghan could have helped Baldy in it, but he is so blind. The evilness within that institution blinded him to see the jewel in her. Okay, that's one of the videos that I think YouTube blocked. YouTube blocked it. I think it was in that video that I was saying it. So Baldy was so blind to that, and he lost. Okay, I mean, he's still there, but he lost the quality of Meghan. Meghan could have helped him, but instead he bring politician. When politician, what they do is backstab people. Once they know something they could benefit from you, they use it against you. So he's playing with fire now. Okay, whoever he thought he was helping him, but they're putting him for destruction. Unless, okay, I don't want to say, unless something else happened. I don't want to say to give them that idea. All right, if that's not what's happening. All right. Let me read a few more and then I'll move to the next one. This really breaks my heart, and I wish I always come with after they left the Trashy Kingdom video. Jizz, okay, let's see here. Okay, I think this is it. Let's see here. 32 seconds.
Yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay. It's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
Okay, so it's the same thing. There's a music and I don't wanna get flagged for it. But anyway, this had really taken a toll on her. Even her skin was distressed. Now sis is glowing and we love to see it. It's good to be home. It's good to have you home safe and sound. Okay, really happy for her, Harry, the Little, and Queen Doria. All right, is it Littles and Queen Doria? Okay, Harry, the Littles, and Queen Doria, I guess the kids. Okay, well done. The Duchess of Sussex earned her happiness. When I first said the first clip, I was thinking there was something not quite right. I know. All right, let's see here. After this, that's it. Okay, okay, I just read that. She brightened up my day, Madam Duchess. Same. So happy she fought for her happiness. Now the Scorpio and me is waiting for full-blown karma to take care of business on her behalf. I'm telling you, everybody, every squad, everybody who good mind and sense, this is what they're thinking. Okay, and I do mean full-blown scorch earth. Okay, scorch earth season, baby. Okay, I compare last time it with the one with Ellen. You can see to the potent difference. She really had to go. Happy for her. All right. Next tweet. Once I hit an hour, I'm gonna move on. All right. I still have some more. That's that. It appears Prince William racist view have made it to CNN. Really? Quote, if despite years of talking about conservation, Prince William has not considered that his concern for Africa's wildlife could stigmatize African women, perhaps now is the time for him to do so. Okay, there's that. Let's see. Okay, here's what Prince William's overpopulation remarks get wrong. That's from CNN. Okay, CNN. When it comes to overpopulation as the cause of wildlife loss in Africa, Prince William just won't let it go. As I was looking for reaction to the speech, the second in line to the British throne gave at an award ceremony on Monday, where he said, quote, the increasing pressure on Africa's wildlife and wild spaces as a result of human population present a huge challenge for conservatism. Okay, and quote, I stumbled upon near identical remark he made 4 years prior. Okay, it should be obvious to all that panic about population growth in Black, brown, and indigenous part of the world is underpinned by race and class prejudice. It should be equally obvious that what every woman needs is the freedom to choose for herself if, when, and how many children she will have. If, despite years of talking about conservation, Prince William has not considered that his concern for Africa wildlife could stigmatize African women, perhaps now is the time for him to do so. All right, there's that. And also, when you look in the US, let's say like the Doggers, for instance, okay, and many of those type of minded people in the US who they use their women just to breed. All right, so why didn't he go and talk about them? Okay, what is it that boy who's having issues with sexual thing in court right now? I forgot. One of the Douglas son. I think the oldest. All right, he already have what? 6 kids already. Okay, how old is he? He's much younger than I am. 6 kids already. All right, so why don't he attack these people? My goodness, and we know why he's saying it. He knows why. But you know what? As much as humans try to do control population with the COVID and stuff, and things that they've done with AIDS, all these were man-made problem that didn't have to. But God always comes to and balance things out. When they thought it was only Black and brown people who's supposed to have AIDS, long and behold, a whole bunch. There's one royal. It's not the British royal family. I'm not even going to mention which royal because there's a lot of royals around the world. One royal, and it's a white one too, by the way. And I think that person is not well in terms of this kind of thing. That's all I'm going to leave it. All right. But anyway, let me move on. All right. The thing that I was thinking is that the way the lifestyle these men and royals around the world. I don't know. Like, for instance, the British royals. Okay, how they behave, I don't know. They better be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because many of them don't use protection, but these people, they sleep around all over. You don't know who's doing what with other things. And then that's all I'm saying. Because I know God knows how to balance things out. So he better be careful. Careful opinion. There's the article, so it's something to read on the side. Let's see. William is far too obsessed with Africa. He had an African theme party to take the the P out of his culture. Okay, he wanted to banish Harry and Meghan now, and not for the first time. He wants to dictate and control their population. He needs to concentrate on his own issue. This is why we always say, that's a baggage for God. God know, give him to God. God will know how to deal with him. Okay, it's where his Jekka is. Okay, so glad this is getting international attention. Everyone can see that Egg is very much not a racist. Okay, American media doesn't strike deal for positive coverage and play those reindeer games. Okay, to be fair, didn't he allegedly send his minion to stigmatize his own sister-in-law? Why should women in Africa be different? All right, because the Duchess of Sussex will tear his royal bald as a new one while maintaining her admirable composure, and his baby brother book will sweep up the pieces. I'm telling you, Harry and Meghan are some powerful team right there. When one says something over there, the other one could attack the other way. It's like a knockout punch. Okay, double knockout punch. All right, let's see here. I've got a strong feeling that Prince William doesn't think that Africans' lives matter as his on this earth. Look at look at the history of his ancestors. All right, do you think they give a damn about Africa? All right, they just want to take the land. All right, think of Waterworld, the movie with was it Costner or something like that? They want land, and then with the land, they don't want the people that God created to take care of this part of the world. Okay, they want to take it over, but God. I've said this before, and the more that I said, and I'm thinking it is true, and I believe it. Different part of the world, God created different type of people to cherish, to praise certain things, in terms of religion kind of thing. Different part of the world, they either cherish the water, the land, the trees, the this and that, the spiritual world. And this is how you're balancing it out. But these people, when they go, what they do, this is full-blown evil people. All right? I don't know, maybe evil just take over their body to do this kind of thing. Once they go around the world, they destroy everything that was there from the start. What God had created to balance the earth out. All right, you have Native American when they were there. All right, they have their own issues with their people, different tribes or whatever. But yet, each of these tribes have their own way of cherish God. Okay, they respect the land, they protect it, they do things to protect it, and that goes every part of the world. Each of these groups or people who live in those part of the world have their own way of protect the land, cherish it, and cultivate it, and all of that. Okay, but when they come, they destroy those people, and then they put their nonsense there. Just look at history. I mean, that's my own spin on it. That's not the way the historian wrote it, but when you look at it, this is it in a nutshell. All right, let's see why the regurgitation of him telling the African nation what and how to live their lives. All All right, so these are things he should take for himself. All right, because he have 3 kids. All right, William doesn't care about stigmatizing black women. Neither do his supporters like the Gates. They base their information on racial bias instead of the truth. They know exactly what they are saying. They just hope the rest of the world will agree and support. That is true. That is true. If they worry so much about them, because their own people, right? While they want, it's almost like what is it? They tell people, what is it? The carbon footprint and all of that. While everybody else is conserving their carbon footprint, but yet what they do in one flight, okay, when the rest of the population is conserving, they do one thing and they neutralize everything what everybody else have done trying to conserve. All right. So while they're trying to control one group, but they themselves are procreating a whole bunch. Okay? Okay, William should rather make himself. No wonder why YouTube don't want my videos to go. All right, William should rather make himself strong that Africa should no longer be exploited. Royal is the best example. All right, a huge population problem of white men hunting down animals and other attempt of 21st century colonization. Tell William to tell China that and watch what happened. And the other thing we need to do, those African countries, they need to tell the politician to stop bending for those other people. Believe me, Africa doesn't need those people. Everything Africa needs, they have it. All right? It's those other people who need Africa. My goodness. Okay, loving it. He got the attention that he wanted so dearly. All right, William has shown, based on his obvious underwriting of a hate campaign against his sister-in-law, that he's not opposed to stigmatizing black women. He's not opposing to putting down women in general and black women in particular. All right, let's see. Okay, and you make it sound like her feeling and nonsense. Ah, there's a hater I need to get rid of. I don't even need to black. All right. There's the squad with V. I love you. All right, let's continue. All right, 52 minutes. This will be the last one, and the rest will live for another time. All right. So William was attacking Africans to protect the Camp Coloniser that his girlfriend's family stole from the local people and keeps them out. Makes sense. The more you read, the more you realize there's a reason for this nonsense. Okay, the realization that conservation dollars might be ripped for the taking seems to have first occurred in the 1980s and lower downs, old cattle ranch north of Mount Kenya, which had been given to the Craig family by the colonial government 60 years before. Okay, they took the land and gave it. It's almost the same thing you saw what happened in the U.S. All right, back when what is it, is it Midwest or something like that? They were giving land away. All right, they were giving land away. Okay, the Craig had already leased part of it to Englishwoman Anna Mears, who trucked and rhinos from all over Kenya, keeping the animals in and Africans out. What? With armed guard and electric fences, Ian Craig, a former big game hunter, decided to landscape the whole ranch around wildlife tourism, bringing in more rhinos and other iconic species that visitors will pay to see. My goodness, they want to control these things. But the thing is that Africans have been living only with those animals. But these people, this is what they want to do. They want to make Africa completely like a zoo, this kind of thing, so they could make money. My goodness. Baggage for God. Okay, Kenyan journalists have accused the charity Save the Rhino, which Prince William represents and referred to in his speech, of land grabbing. It's run by his ex-girlfriend Jacka Craig's family, and their land is protected by British military. Okay, the elephant. My goodness. Let's see here. That is why the question of population growth in Africa comes up so often in Prince William's speeches, because it's the same talking point. Jacka Craig and her family used to grab more land from the government. William's words are used to give more weight to their negotiation in Kenya. What? I'm telling you, you learn so much. I mean, you have to know where your sources are, but you're learning so much more. Billy is suck and jerk and will be a very bad king if he ever gets the chance. I pray he doesn't. I mean, guess what? He will be bad king for everybody else, but good king for his type of people. All right, look what they're trying to do. Because this thing, look how America come about. It didn't come out all of a sudden. It's step by step, step by step. All right, Billy is such a, okay, I just read that. But Meghan is the one who uses people, right? All right, let's see here. There's more in here. Okay, just going to quote this article, date 26, March 2021. Okay, what is that? British troop blamed for forest blaze in Kenya. Oh my God. Hundreds of British soldiers were trying yesterday to put out a fire that started during a UK-led exercise near the Army new training base. Wow. Okay, someday someone will explain to me what British troops are doing in Kenya. Okay? Okay, and what French troops are doing in West Africa and Congo. I'm telling you, they're doing their things, but this is why they're blindsiding all those how do you call this? Those tabloid, the royal voters. It's to blind people from everything. Blind people from everything that the government is doing. I did say that the government and the that perfect triangle, all right? The UK government, the monarchy, and the tabloid, they are triangle. They work hands in hand. So they're blinding people with BS articles nonstop, and this is what they're doing in Africa. Wow, I didn't even know they were doing that. But for some reason, okay, as I said things and I'm seeing they coming true. I didn't even know this were going on in Africa. Okay, and what French troops are doing. Okay, colonization is alive and well. Like I said, even in the South America, I always say they never left. As you see people coming from the South America, their skin tone, I spoke about this. Their skin tone is not what it's supposed to be. I did say they never left. They never left. And if you look at in America, what is happening? Black men left and right. Okay, not too long ago, a couple of days ago, you see one got free and three of them were convicted. If you weren't paying attention, I'm not going to bring it up here because the more I think about it, I get too upset. That's why I didn't bring it here. But I'm paying attention. Okay, it's happening. They're doing it. I'm telling you, this earth is shaking with anger. At one point, it's just gonna. All right, so take a deep breath. I think it's best for me to leave this thread alone. Let's do a prayer while I'm at it. It's exactly 59 minutes. Prayer for what? Prayer for not only peace on earth, but prayer for let's say neutrality. Okay, for things to be balanced. Okay, new. Okay, let's say. Okay, let's see. Let me put it the way that I'm thinking. Neutrality. Let's see what comes on earth. Let's see what popped up. Okay, prayer for environmental and sustainability, Xavier. Let's see if there's one that popped out. Okay, let's go into image, see what's up. Come on, image. All right, what? Let's see this one. Okay, this is the first time I put this kind of wording, but let's see what's what. Grandfather, look at me. It is I standing here, surrounded by difficulty. I am trying to protect our grandfather's earth. Okay, and I am standing here with humility. Okay, look at the prayer song, translated by Basil Earth and Bear. Alright, so it started okay, but it seemed like it fell short. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Okay, and this Easter season of renewal, let us pledge to love and esteem a beautiful gift of the earth, our common home, and to care for all members of our human family. Okay, let's, should I go savage on my prayer? Prayer for prayer for okay, let's say that. Okay, prayer for evil to leave earth. Okay, let's see what popped up. Let me see what popped up on back here. Usually I like those small prayers that usually popped up on the thing. Okay, powerful prayers for protecting from evil and physical harm. Okay, be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. All right, let's see image. All right, let's do this one. Okay, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Let's do this green one. Okay. The light of God surround us, the love of God enfold us, the power of God protect us, the presence of God watches over us, the mind of God guide us, the law of God direct us. Wherever we are, God be our strength and harbor. All right, let's see something else here. The prayer for protection. And let's do this one. Okay, the divine wisdom has given us prayer not as a mean whereby to obtain the good things of earth, but as a mean to whereby we learn to do without them, not as a mean whereby we escape evil, but as a mean whereby we become strong to meet it. All right, so I'm gonna stop now. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. But yeah, the earth is full of evil doers, and those foot soldiers that keeps on doing those work for those evil doers is to please God continue to be in those foot soldiers' mind when they see a wrong to not do it, because some of the thing that I just saw here is it's unbelievable. All right, and yeah, I leave the rest for you. You know how I'm feeling in terms of those things that's happening. This is for you, a baggage for you. If I'm unable to see it or speak it in this video, a baggage for you to deal with. All right, because people need peace. People need to live peacefully and enjoy the beauty of earth. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to help this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description and you could donate.